right, guys, I am back, and this will be episode 3. And originally, I was going to break this one up into 2, but this one is very similar to the one we just did yesterday. So I'm going to go ahead and like finish up the entire pocket. So the next one we're making is this one. And then we'll make the little tiny tags, and then we'll decorate the front of it like this in this video. So this one is 3.5 by 4, and we're just gonna fold it in half like we've done the other one, because we want it kind of a little bit longer, like longer and shorter for that pocket. And so I'm just gonna go ahead and fold them all up, and I don't know why I have 4 here. Apparently I got a little too excited. So yeah, I'll just set that aside in the scrap pile. And let's see, again, we're gonna just fold in half to get our marker. And I'm just, since I did do more or less a tutorial the last 2 videos with it, I'm just going to pinch, and then we'll talk, and you can just follow along, and then I'll start those tags, and we'll talk about those. Talk about the challenge, the fact that Christian keeps calling in on my videos. It's like he's got video radar or something. So that is why the ending of the last couple of videos have been a little weird, is because I haven't quite figured out how to to turn the video off and answer the call. So that said, bear with me, I will get it figured out. I will probably have to have Bo help me do that, because he's my little tech genius. So anyways, the saga continues for Christian, because in the last video I told you he was rushing back to his house because his water main broke. So yeah, it's unclear to me exactly how many gallons were lost, but a lot. Anyways, and his roommates apparently didn't notice or didn't care. So he is now currently at his house, trying to figure out how to basically get in there and get the water line fixed. Anyways, so yeah, there's that. So anywho, and I'm trying to think of anything else of importance going on. Yeah, so I think this video, and probably the next one, which we'll start and do week 7, I guess it would be. Yeah, we'll do those. Those are those really fun ones that I did where it's the hinge, the one that the pockets that started it all with the different hinges. Yeah, those are the ones that are next. So I don't know if it helps knowing what I'm going to be working on next. So if it does, awesome. If not, you know. Anywho, Grace is really liking college. That's an update. Let's see, Bo is still working at Starbucks and still, for the most part, enjoying it. He doesn't enjoy some of his coworkers, but, you know, I think that's par for the course. I think he's really feeling the itch to kind of do something with his life. You know, I'm now 22 and I need to I feel the need to do something, right? So I think that's where he's kind of at right now. I know we've all kind of been that way. Or at least I was, but I ended up being a mom at 23. So, you know, there's that. And I think today society puts so much pressure on people to be something by X age and whatever. And I'm just kind of like, no, I think that's just kind of, I mean, of course it's important to have goals, but before you go and spend a ton of money on college or whatever, you should have a good idea of what you might want to do, I think. And I'm kind of encouraging him to maybe try a trade school. Of course, I've tried to encourage him with his art, but, you know, what does mom know, right? Oh, I didn't even do the back of that one. How about that? And this one is stamped very similar to the one in the back. And since I've already gone through all the work of cutting the other one, like I've already cut like the size of the tags and everything. So yeah, that's why, another reason why I decided to, yeah, let's go ahead and film it all in one. And it'll be a little bit longer video, but you know, that's okay, right? I don't know. Lately, I've just been kind of feeling rushed with these. Like, and I don't mean like that in a negative. I mean rushed as in I want to hurry up and make some. Because all total, I'm about 2.5, 3 weeks behind where we normally are. I just feel like just behind because of that. I'm just kind of looking back, and I had so much accomplished last year and the year before, so. But I'm also in a different place, right? Than I ever have been in my entire life. So while a lot of it's good, some of it's not what I would like to be doing, right? It'd be super cool if this paid the bills, but it just doesn't. It's more or less fun time, right? As most of you guys know, I don't really advertise my channel, so I mean, if I did that, I probably could do a little bit better than I am that way, but I would rather have subscribers that I earned, you know? And, oh, sorry, didn't mean to jostle you. And I don't mean like earned, like negatively, I mean, but like you're here because you like my content, not because I was advertised, you know, like, and I have been blessed, I will say. There have been several people over the years that have mentioned my channel, and like I got featured on a couple of other people's channels. So I will always be grateful for that. Don't get me wrong there, but for the most part, like I said, I don't advertise. People find me and they stay because I don't know if they're gluttons for punishment or what, or maybe they really do like me. I don't know. But anyways, I'm glad you're here. And I think a lot of it is because I'm just a real crafter. I'm not here for the money, right? I'm here because you guys provide me with an outlet and also with encouragement, and you guys are pretty much my therapy. So I bet you guys are glad to hear that extreme weight that I have put on you. But yeah, no, anyways, that's why I do it, really. And I think that's probably why I never really felt the pressure to advertise my channel, is because I want you here because you want to be here, not because you were pressured to subscribe, you know? Authenticity. That's who I am. That's what I like. Authenticity. Out of myself and out of the people I hang with. glaring off of that, so I can't really tell whether I'm even or not. I mean, they're not looking too bad, so we'll go with it, but yeah, it's glaring. And if I go too much closer, you guys are going to get a good old shot of my head and not of the project, you know? We've all been there before, right? You guys have all gotten a good dose of my head in the frame, right? Oh, I did remember to take off my sweatshirt. Maybe I already said that, but yeah, yeah, menopause is not for the weak or faint at heart, is it? I probably better not put that away, huh? All right, so let's finish these up because we've got to get some liquid pearls on them and get them set aside so they can start drying. Okay, let's see. Did a little bit different direction this time. And I may go ahead and pause the video really quick so that I can move these out of the way so I don't have any weird things come up in the dots, liquid pearls. And then I'll bring over the other ones and we'll get the tags done. All right, guys, I'm gonna pause the video and I'll be right back. All right, I got these over here. Got them clipped so that we can make short work of this. Okay, so the little pieces are, let me give you measurements here if you're doing what I'm doing. They are about 1 inch by 1 3/4, give or take. And then the bigger piece is 1 1/4 by 1 or 2 and about 1/8. So that'll give you a rough idea. So I'm just going to take 3 of these. Actually, I'm going to take 1. I'm going to go ahead and cut my corner, save it, move it over to the other side, and this is the template I'm going to use. For the other ones, line it up as best as I can. And it's a bit fiddly, so be prepared for that. Get as close as you can to it. Call it good. And they're not always going to be perfect, especially that small. And I really kind of messed that up, so I'm going to go and take it in just a little bit further. Okay, so there's the template. And now I need to ink that because I can't even see it. Boy, guys, I swear, like I could go weeks and nobody calls me on my phone, but I get on to record videos and game on. It's nuts, isn't it? So anyhow, all I'm doing is using that as a template. And you get close, but you know, they're not all going to be perfect, so is what it is, right? Anyways, I don't even know where we were in conversation now, because that wasn't Christian, that was Grace. She's done in class. I wanted to know if I wanted her to bring home dinner, and I was like, yeah, totally, because the more time I have to record, the better, right? Because I already got laundry done. It's out of the dryer. Now I just have to like finish recording, and then I think tomorrow night when I get off work, I'm gonna spend most of the evening kind of cleaning. I mean, I did a lot of cleaning this weekend, so that was good. I don't even know how long this video is, so you guys might get close to an hour. How about that? And I think you'll probably end up seeing it on Saturdays, so yeah. And then the next pocket, like I was saying earlier, isn't gonna take us long, so I think I can get all the pockets filled like in one episode. So we might end up kind of getting caught up inadvertently, and then after we get all the pockets and stuff done, because I think the next few are ones that were so basic and simple that 1 or 2 cards and 1 video, then we just might, I don't know, then we'll get into like the really fun ephemera, and then really getting into decorating. And I'm really looking forward to that part because it's been a while since I've decorated a journal. So we'll get into, we'll probably spend a week or 2 on covers. I have a couple of ideas, and I've been saving some packaging and stuff like that. So yeah, it'll be fun. It'll be fun, she says. Until we get there, right? And then we're like, what? Okay, so this is what I do. I don't know what anybody else does. Like I said, there's no real like formal training when it comes to junk journaling, right? I call these layer tags, and that's not exactly straight, so we'll put this on the bottom, and then we'll trim if we need to. So just kind of do that. Just glue it down as center as you can, and then we'll worry about the rest later, right? Just kind of get it as best you can. Oops. Apparently I'm just going to be a glue girl today. Oh well. Anywho, yeah, I'm gonna have to edit a bunch of these videos to get the phone call out of it. Interesting times, right? This technology, while great most of the time, kind of sucks when you don't really know what you're doing with it. So yeah, I think in the short term, see, one of the reasons I also, like, Grace travels quite a bit to go to school, and I don't like being out of reach for her if she needs me. And so that's one of the other reasons why I don't turn it on airplane mode when I'm filming, is so that in case she needs to call and get a hold of me, I'm always available. I know most of you guys are that kind of mom too, where, you know, you kind of try to be available for the babies if you can be. So, yeah. Anywho, wow, can you hear how quiet it is? Probably jinxing the heck out of all this, but it's like dead quiet. The AC's off. The dogs aren't barking. I don't know, this is kind of weird, like we're tempting fate or something. Grace is picking up dinner. Wow, what a good end to a day off. Two more and we're almost there, because then the rest of it's pretty easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Okay, now here's what I do. Is for the most part, I just try to kind of eyeball what I think might be pretty close, and then take over here, and it's not, but you know, we try, and we don't always succeed, but you know. You know, I think I might do too, to kind of speed up the process, is just maybe go through it like this. Just look to see. Yeah, close enough. That's what we're going to call it. Horseshoes and hand grenades today, right? And they don't have to be perfect because they are a craft project, right? Or I guess some people wouldn't like me saying that, but they kind of are, right? It's arts and crafts. And yeah, it's art. Every journal's an art, right? For the most part, they're turning out better than I could have hoped, given the circumstances. Yeah, actually not bad. I'm not too terribly upset about that. Not bad at all. We will whip these out. I know some of you are probably like, okay, this is boring. Yeah, you're right. It is kind of boring, but it's all part of the process, right? It's all got to be done. And you might as well be crafting with me, right? Teamwork is dream work. Like I said, better than I could have imagined. All right, now I need to throw a little bit of ink on the edges here. Quick. Actually, hold on. Let me take this opportunity to put that in there. And I knew it wasn't going to last too long because, you know, now we got the AC running again. Oh, that's the one that's already done. I don't know why I flipped that one over. Oh. I'm also trying to beat the hour mark because it will take forever to load the video if it's over an hour, right? And I better edit tonight because I will forget which video goes with which, and then it'll be really crazy. My goodness, too much today already, huh? All right, there we go. And then we should be able to streamline the rest of these. Yeah, like, I forgot to tell you that some of the stamps I'm using today, like this little one here, my mom got me for my birthday. Isn't it cute as all get out? It's got little gnomes in it. Isn't that adorable? I think it's the cutest ever. So thanks, Ma. Okay, so 3. Those of you that know me know that I love gnomes, so. Oh, one of the other things I was going to say is I don't know that I'm going to make too many Christmas journals. I usually make like 3 or 4. I think I did 4 last year. Well, 4 in addition to these. I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do this year. I kind of wait to see what some of the artists do, like the graphic artists. Make some other crazy journals. I just might. I don't know. Okay, go. There's 3 more. Did I make more than I needed? Probably. Probably, because that is my modus operandi, right? Okay, now the other one that I used was a snowflake out of this other stamp set. And honestly, guys, a lot of these stamps I've had for years, and a lot of them came from Tuesday Morning. So your guess is as good as mine, is if they still have them. I know not. I did. I made one extra. For a second, I was thinking there was like an entire extra set. Okay, there we go. That part's done. Now, the next part is just decorating the pocket. And this time we are going to decorate, and actually let me, before we move too far on, these will be a pain in the keister to get off the board when they have their pearls on them. So I'm going to go ahead and take care of that now and just put it on a board. And then we'll just whip through these really quick. I'm just putting a dot up there to kind of look like a brad. Like so. All right, so that portion's done. I'm gonna set that aside. And then the pocket themselves, of course I'll have to load them later. Obviously they need to dry because I'm recording these back to back. So let's see, I used this and I've already stamped these. So this will be pretty easy to get done. I'm just gonna cut 3 strips about 1.25 inches wide. And I'm just guessing at it. There's no real measurement there. All right. On this part, like I said, and mostly why I'm doing it is because with the lace like that is because the lettering's upside down. And so to combat that, doing lace like this really helps. So I'm just gonna lay that down, and then I'm gonna apply glue heavily here. So it really seeps down through the lace and gets glued to that paper. And we're gonna kind of just put that on like so. Push it down, hold it for a second, and then while that's drying, I'm just going to come over here with my scissors. It looks like I probably need to clip it down for a moment. So yeah, if you use just something to kind of distract that the writing's upside down, it looks super cute, and you're not, you know. And later on down the road, when we get to really decorating, I might go ahead and put something down there to really distract from it. We'll just kind of have to see how it looks when it's in the journal. Put that that one down to the side. Like so. Go ahead and clip that one as well. And then I do this one. I think while I'm here, I might, this one seems pretty bold. So I'm gonna go ahead and take it. I think it was probably one that didn't get coffee dyed. So I'm just gonna go ahead and take a little bit of my vintage photo, kind of just darken it up a little. Like so. It's not a perfect fix, but it will still works perfectly fine. Okay. And the last piece here. Wow, we got a lot accomplished in a short amount of time, didn't we? Okay, cap my glue real quick. Probably just jiggled you guys too a little bit. Take that off. Snip that one on. And then, at that time, this one is dry. So then I'm going to put little pearls in here. Like I said, it just kind of all ties in the piece together. Yep, off a little bit on that. That's okay. We're just going to leave it. We're not going to fuss over it over much. I'll try to be a little more careful on this one. Kind of liked it better in that little thing there, so I'm going to go ahead and put it in there on both of them. Okay, number 2 done. And then number 3 should be pretty dry. Okay. There we go, guys. That is it for these little pockets. Let me pull over the first one that is dry so you can just, again, see kind of how it all looks together. So that is what we did. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this little pocket and all of the cute little t-shirty type things that we did with it. So I will just see you in the next video. Bye, guys.